Today they sent me out to put a deep root sprinkler. Yesterday somebody from the company came and they installed this tree, but they weren't irrigation people, so they sent me today to install one of these. The reason of this is because there's a sprinkler over here, but it does not reach all the way to the tree, and even if it did, it's not enough water. And since the company gave a guarantee for a year or two, we have to make sure that the tree is alive, or else it's gonna die and we're gonna have to replace it. So they gave me 30 minutes to do this job. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a T where the sprinkler is to the funny pipe. I'm gonna run a funny pipe through the edge all the way through here, make it curve so it can go into the tree, and put it right here. Usually I install two. Maybe I'll put two. They only sent me to put one, but we really want to make sure that it lives. So they only gave me 30 minutes for the job, so we're gonna see if we can complete it faster. Alright, so now that we've installed our T over here, as you can see I already buried it. Usually we like to keep the roots at the end so we can take them out with us. But now we're gonna come over here, and this is the part I wanted to show. We're gonna be installing these 10 deep root sprinklers, this one from Hunter. And usually when I get them like this. It has this part, I cut it off. The reason I cut this off is because it's usually too short and it doesn't have the right measurement, because usually we put a T. I like this T because it is a screw on, as I'm going to show in a little bit. So to install this one, first thing we're going to do is after we cut it, we're going to insert the coupling, which is also the screw. All we're going to do is we're going to put it right here and we're going to screw it on. It's best if you leave it all the way until it can't go anymore, because that way you ensure that there is no leaks in the future, that the pressure does not pop it off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab another piece of funny pipe. You want to make sure that it's big enough, and you're going to screw it on the other side as well. Right, as you can see, it should look like this once you're done putting coupler. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and I've already pre-digged the holes. The holes are supposed to go so that the sprinkler is at level. The head is at level with the dirt. It's not supposed to be popping out, or it's not supposed to. It's better if you leave it a little bit down, but I like to put it this way. So now to connect this, what we're going to do is we're going to measure it. So as you can see, I have my T right here. What we're going to do is we're going to measure it right here. See, you want to cut it about the length where it would go screwed in. So in this case, we're going to cut it at about right here. So you're going to grab your scissors, you're going to cut it right up here. Now you're going to do the same process you did with the coupling. All you're going to do is you're going to want to grab it, and you're going to want to screw it in. Go. Should look something about like this. You really want to get it as much as inside as you can so it prevents the leak. Now all we're going to do is, once we put the other one over here, you're going to just position it, and we're going to put dirt on. Alright, so now that I'm putting this one, something I forgot to mention is that this works best if you're pushing and you're screwing, because that way you can assert force so it can go inside and it can screw on, which is way easier. Alright. So now we have both of them. We're just going to position them. So now all we're going to do is we're going to want to grab the stake. You're going to want to put one somewhere around here. There. And then one right here. And this helps preventing it going up in the future. Right, and all we're going to do is we're going to put dirt. So now the job is done. We can see that I turned on the station manually through the solenoid, and as you can see right here, it is working amazing. Alright, so as you can see that the work is done, and I even used the broom, which is very funny because usually in my home they always say, hey, you have to broom, and I never broom and I have to do it here, but it looks a lot more professional to leave the side clean and take the roots out that you get when you dig the hole than to just leave it there.